Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Hip Senior Books. My name is Marianne Bailey. Today, I am your host, and my guest is Debbie DeVos Compton. She wrote the book Color Me Calm. Debbie, welcome to the Hip Senior.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So, tell everybody just a little bit about yourself and why you designed the coloring book.
It came about because my mother had vascular dementia, and I was at the Daily Living Center with her coloring when she colored a little dog blue, and a lady started yelling at her that dogs should not be blue. The little lady had her own set of problems. She had some dementia going on herself, so I couldn't be angry at her, but I wanted to solve the problem, and I couldn't always be there, so I wanted to make sure that it did not happen again. So I decided to create a coloring book of mandalas, which are just original patterns that I created. There's not anything like them. There's no right or wrong. You can color it whatever color you want and no one can yell at you.
Nice. So, how did your mom react when she got yelled at for coloring a dog blue?
Oh, she was hurt. She was disappointed. Her feelings were always very easily hurt. And so that's why it bothered me so bad. And I'm very protective of her. I had to solve the problem. And the great thing about coloring books, too, is that it helps your brain. It helps with your creativity, with your imagination. It helps de stress because you don't worry about what life is going on. You just focus on creating something new and fun. And so it's great for your brain.
That is really insightful because I have some coloring books around. So lately I should pull them out and start coloring again. I've got markers sitting around and everything else, and I haven't done anything with them. Maybe some stress relief there would be a good thing for everybody these days.
Exactly. It's great stress release, it's calming, and it also sparks your creative juices and helps you in that way. And it just brings peace to you. So, coloring is a great tool that adults are rediscovering, and it's becoming a very popular thing again now.
It is. How long did it take you to put this book together? Like you said, you designed them. So what was all involved with that?
I bought a program to create mandalas, and then I had to learn how to do it and how to use it, and then do something that looked good and that looked professional. So it took me quite a while. Overall, it took about 6 months for me to get it all created and get it put together. And there are some easier patterns, some more difficult patterns. So you can pick whatever you feel like through the day. And I also put them, they're just single sided so that there's no bleed through on your designs. And also so that you can tear a page out and frame it if you want to. And the cool thing about it is that you can go back and color the same page. If you colored the same pattern 3 days in a row, if you had three different books and did that, they're never going to be the same because you're going to create new and come up with new, which creates new neural pathways in the brain, which again supports brain function.
Okay. I would imagine something really fun with coloring books. I always think is to buy at least two of them or more if you have more children, so that the grandparents and children can maybe have coloring contests or just color and see the differences between their styles. And it gives them something to do and something to discuss and plan like around that.
It does. And especially that's what I did with mom because she and I would color the same picture in the
Yeah.
coloring book. And she had vascular dementia, as I was mentioning. And so this was a fun activity that the two of us could do together. It didn't require speech, which was becoming much more difficult, but it let us have fun together and a fun activity.
Yeah. My daughter, I did that for a while. We would color the same page. And it was always funny because mine, I would go for getting the wow factor out of people like, why did you do that? Just having fun and making things your own, right?
Right.
Individuality.
You see, the personality comes through in the drawing. It's great.
That's really awesome. Okay, so the book's on Amazon. The link's here on our page. So if you click through to that, make sure that you hop over to Amazon, purchase one, purchase 10. But whatever your scenario is, your book support helps support Debbie. It helps support the Hip Senior and helps keep the Hip Senior free for all seniors. So we all definitely appreciate that. Debbie, welcome to the Hip Senior again. And thank you for creating Color Me Calm.
Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
You too.